Hi, I'm Shocksite, also known as that guy that doesn't have a good verbal intro for his channel. You know how like Rhyme Style will be like, oh, how's it going with my super sandwiches? Or I think that's how it goes. Or like Siri X just yells out, I don't even know if that's a word, but whoa bam. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here like, I'm Shocksite. And that's really it. But that's okay, because I don't think I need one right now. Plus, you know, it doesn't really pertain to what I'm going to be talking to you about, which is Dabura's ultimate, which is really good. You know, it's called Evil Blast, and it's a counter. And it doesn't work on Ki Blast, but it definitely works on strikes and melee, where, yeah, if you decide to hit him during this, then a cutscene happens where you all of a sudden forget where Dabura is. You just lose track of him mid-fight, even though there's a lock-on system in the game, but yeah, it's whatever. So you lose track of him, and you're looking around frantically trying to figure out where he is, and then he just hits you in the back with 10k damage. Which, if you haven't realized, 10k damage, you know how like there are health bars stacked on top of each other for your own health? So like you see some people in green bar health, then yellow, then orange. Yeah, each single one of those bars, that's about 10k health. He's just gonna go ahead and say, hey, you don't really need one of those, so I'm gonna take it from you. And what some people don't know is that there's an actual option. You don't exactly have to take this damage. You could just go ahead and block the damage, well, block the incoming blast. You can't really do anything other than block or hit an evasive. You know, you can't move out of the way last second, which is pretty new for this game in general. I like that, because Brave Sword slashes that same way, but we'll talk about that maybe some other time if I care to. But the whole premise of this move is like, okay, you either take the full 10k damage, or you block it and then take about half of the damage. I'm not exactly sure how much it does when you block, because I just didn't do the math. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good move. But sometimes, you know, it can make you feel like, oh man, the fight's gonna be absolutely over no matter what I do. So I just went around, did some poking. Okay, not really poking. Okay, yesterday I was playing with a friend, and he's probably gonna get triggered if I don't tell you who he is. It's Chigaro Sensei Plays. That's what his YouTube channel is. I'll link it in the description. But he was playing 13 and I was playing Dabura, which, by the way, I really like Dabura. Dabura is like, he's a really fun character. So while we were fighting, I hit my ultimate and he kind of just walked out of it, which I've never seen before. He did that about 3 times, which was kind of like, what? And I was thinking, okay, is there a way for me to kind of recreate this? Because I'm pretty sure people that don't know how to get out of that blast, they're gonna want to know, especially if they hate the blast and hate that damage. So yes, there is a way. It's not exactly what he did, because he straight up walked out of it. I wish I had footage, but I don't. And I thought the move was just completely useless. I thought you could, oh, move last second of it, blah, blah, blah. But it turns out that if you do want to get out, it takes somewhat skill. Not exactly. It's just you just got to know what you need to do. So what you need to do is, if you're in the air, specifically in the air, and the bird is about to shoot that beam at you, you hold block like you would if, you know, you were blocking the ultimate. But not only do you hold your block, but you hold your jump. You see, other people might have control type B or C, but if you have A, that means you hold L1 and you hold X. So when the blast comes to you, all your character does is descend. Like, see, there are 2 different ways to descend in this game, at least for control type A. I'm not sure about B or C. But with control type A, if you hold L3, then you'll descend like normal, you know, because that's normal. But if you hold L1 and X, that's also a descent. People don't really use this because, why would you? But yeah, this is one of the few times it's actually helpful. So try it out. But, so, you know, since you have to go down to dodge the blast, it won't really work on the ground. But there's another way that this works on the ground that's kind of complicated. Not complicated, it's just hard to do. I've only done it like about 4 or 5 times. I was practicing this for a good, I want to say 5 or 6 minutes. So, you know, not really that many times. But if you hold your guard like normal, but then right before the blast hits you, you jump up into the air, you don't get hit by it. And like, you don't have to worry about like timing it or whatever, because when you jump, like the starting part of your jump, you get invincibility frames, so the move will legit just pass right through you. So you could try doing that for a bit. It's not bad. You know, it's pretty good. And with this, you know, you take absolutely 0 damage, so that's better than blocking and, you know, taking like half the damage that you would if whatever. And blocking is better than taking the full damage. So, you know, you have 3 ways, technically 4 if you want to count the whole jump thing, to get out of it. Yeah, I don't want to hear anybody crying about this move. Yeah, that's really it. I will see you next video. My next video will probably be about Armored Boost. I have like my notes ready and whatnot. And yes, Armored Boost is a good move. Alright, adios.
ひどく汚れた足の裏怪我してるのか少し